It's the Chronicles. It's cold. There's fuzzies. Don't know why. 446, I think. Is that right? I think it's right. I don't know. I want to put the brain power in it and figure it out. Yeah, I think it is. So it's Sunday. Come on. Let's go potty. It's Sunday. It's about 8:50 something. It's almost 9. It's cold still. I was confused because Corinne was still here. I was like, don't you have to work today? So I get up and she's got a fever. So probably from the shot, but because of the fever, she can't go to work. So anyway, not sure what that means, if anything. Come on, let's go potty. It's like he forgets he's got to go potty. So maybe we'll get on the house again today. Got my laundry kind of getting it started now, and coffee's made. So gotta find some like a toboggan because it's chilly. I think it's supposed to warm up, but it's just not there yet. I know sooner or later it's gonna be like sweltering and ridiculously hot. Oh, or what's it called? The pears. What's it called? The stupid pears. I don't know. Pear trees are blooming. God, I can't really care. I want to call them Japanese pears, but that's not what they are. Those things. They're an invasive species. I didn't plant them. They weren't there 6 years ago, so I don't know. They got super spikes on them, so you start trying to cut them down and it'll actually puncture like a skid steer tire, and they run out natural stuff. But as you can see, we've got a bunch of them, and if you look on the other side, there's a whole bunch too. I didn't know where they came from. That was a dirt bike track, so I know for a fact it wasn't there before. And just like over here, over there's a dirt bike track too. They definitely weren't there. All these have popped up in the past like 6 years. I wonder what's dead. Huh. All right, so it must be something, because there's a heap over there too. Kind of weird. Didn't expect to see 15 vultures today, but I guess we did. Yay. And the weird plastic thing over there across the way, my buddy had his binoculars, and it looks like it's maybe like a tractor or some farm implement thing. Oh, it's unnerving. Hey, buddy. So, nothing exciting. Oh, one other little update too. Last week I'd emailed the guy about the skateboard thing, and finally emailed me back. And what it is that I guess that company, Pal Peralta, was sending like small shops like 10 decks, and then they have to wait to make more, and they send them 10 more, and so it's coming. But I don't know. It's weird because they get a bunch of decks, but they don't necessarily get but a couple of those. So I think it's coming, so it's okay, but don't know when. All right, so it's about 9:15 now, and Corinne thinks that probably since she's feeling crappy enough to not go to work and having a fever, that she should probably not get massaged, which I concur, I think, with that. So probably no massage today. And got laundry going, and it's still blustery and a little chilly outside. Sadly, I need to be on the ladder, so outside. So I guess I'm gonna take this guy and put it up on the side of the roof and then carry that window up there and mark it off. And then maybe cut it. So I guess we'll do that today. Maybe. I don't know. All right, so in true me fashion with this crazy window story thing, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and put that, get it cut up, da da da. And I'm like, no, I gotta clean it up. And then I've got to prime it and maybe even paint it, because I can't just stick a window up there. I mean, I guess I could, but then I got to go do all this stuff, cleaning it up, priming it, and everything after it's installed, which means I would be on the roof or on that high-ass ladder. I don't want to be on that ladder doing this. So I'm going to do it before I do it. So here's where we are. So got one coat of primer on it, and kind of cleaned up the silicone a little bit. It looks a little better, but it's a high-up window, so I don't think it matters. Plus this silicone's, like I said, it's different than what I've been using, so I don't know if it's not, I don't know how long it takes to cure. It's been curing for almost 18 hours, 12 hours to 18, something like that. Maybe a little longer, I'm not sure. And I can't remember if it's the non-paintable kind or what, so I think it super flexes, so I'm not going to paint it. But anyway, just a heads up, that's kind of where I'm at. All right, update time. So it's 12:22, and I'm still putting that old primer on the window. So I don't know, it might be dry later. I'm trying to gauge to see if I'm gonna have enough time, you know, to tackle that or not. So I may put that board in and this one, but I think I need to get something to eat. But I did clean up a little bit. By a little bit, I mean not much, but there was a whole bunch of boards and stuff, so I did that. And the window is over here, so maybe I'll make something to eat, and then maybe it'll be dry enough to handle. I don't know, like I said, it's kind of feels like a bust weekend, but you know, it's stuff that needed to be done. I just didn't anticipate how long that was going to take. So, and I thought of something cool, because you know, that window is one of the original windows, and so it's kind of cool to have, I think, the original, you know, window somewhere. And another thing that's kind of cool, I think, because it's a kind of an awe moment. That window was the pantry window, and it was covered up with siding and forgot about. And now it's going to be one of the features in the den. So let that be a lesson to you, kids. You know, you got things might look grim and dim, and you might be like, oh, well, I'm not going to be able to do this or that. But the thing is, you never know what weirdo like me is going to come along and save you. So, I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. So, I'm going to eat now. And I don't know. I tell you, it's rough. Because I don't want to rush it. You know, I feel like that needs to be good and dry. And I need to make sure it's right as rain before I go up there with it. Because essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that window up on the roof, because the roof ends about where those boards are, and set it up there, and then trace around it, and then cut that out, and then put the window in. So, and once it's in, it's in. So, I don't know. I want to get to it today. I really do, because I've worked so hard on it. But you know, we'll see where we are. All right, well, it's dusk. It's probably 7:30 8, something like that. Corinne's not feeling good. She's taking a nap. Buddy Danny's here. Got the window in. I don't know how I did it. Just last minute. Bam, yeah, let's get the window in. So, got it done. So anyway, all weekend for one window. But I don't know, I think it looks cool. So I'm stoked about it. I'm gonna feed him up real quick and go continue to hang out some. So maybe she'll feel better. Look at all these, they're called Bradford pears. That's what they're called. Just tons of them. And they are brutal. I had to trim them up at the other field, and it was just like, I don't know, they're super spiky and thorny, and there's just tons of them. Look at them. Everywhere. They weren't there. I don't know where they came from. Every year we get more and more. We probably got 50. So, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna feed him up and continue to hang out some, because I'm just kind of amazed I got it done. So next week I can worry about siding. Well, it's about 10:30. Making some macaroni and cheese, reheating some macaroni and cheese, and this is the outro. So got it done. I'm so happy. Tomorrow's work, yay.